All right, let's try again. All right. Something's playing it back, but it shouldn't. How about now? Oh, that seems to have fixed it. Okay, it's still looping for you. How about now? Test, test, test. This is vexing. I don't know what started it because it was just fine before I restarted the PC. Um, I thought I really thought I disabled the audio playback because I don't want to hear that while I'm playing, and it's no, that's fine. Stream starting soon is fine. That's not the issue. The issue is the audio. So Ardoc, are you saying you hear me just fine? You're not hearing any weird loop, audio loop? You would definitely hear it if it's an issue. All right, so Ara, what's it still doing? Uh, occasional audio loop. Okay, I'm gonna admit I'm at a bit of a loss for what to do about that. I thought I could improve the bit rate on the audio, the sample rate. I thought the audio channel is an improvement. Are you saying it just like stutters, it like reverses and just plays the audio again? Just start Googling shit now. Keyframe interval too high. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from Twitch. Keyframe interval too high. Now it says stable. Hasn't been doing that for the past 2 minutes. Well, that's an improvement. Getting this shit fixed now would be really great, though. Okay. You know what's not gonna buffer? The ads that I can run. Shh. That's not gonna have a single issue. I guarantee it. Okay. right now Twitch is reading good. Like I'm getting good feedback, but at the same time it's telling me that keyframe interval too high. Don't know what that means. Audio video configuration issues detected. Address the following to optimize your stream's experience. The stream is unstable. Please check your network connection. I think I'm good too, but Twitch itself is the one throwing me in. Oh well, whatever. Okay, no audio looping, none of that. Let's give it a try. And I don't know. If it doesn't work after that, we'll fix it then. Let me get this game running. You know what, Aura? I think you're good too. There you go. Positivity all around. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I bet I feel it. You better believe. Whew. I'm gonna watch this again so I can remember it. That. Yeah, that should be it. No game audio. That makes no sense. How is there no game audio? That's coming through the main channel and everything. So let me get this straight. You can hear me, but you can't hear the game. I hate my life. Alright, you let me know if it comes online. That's really frustrating. Because everything should be working. I'm getting the feed and everything through my end. fun now. Alright. How's that? Can y'all hear me just fine over the game now? Or do I need to adjust it further? Or do I need to bring it back up? I don't know. Tell me before I get started. How's that? Acceptable? Yes? No? Maybe so? You can't quite tell. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this is backwards. But screw it, I'm gonna fight this guy again. Ooh, yeah. He does wipe you out in a single hit. Does it? I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even get the DLC. I just got the deluxe version because I don't know. I like Tales games. Oh, cool. Okay. Do you think we all lived?
悪いけど、それならやっぱり合っているはずないわね。そうか。
Yeah. Pro fishing. You just jump in the water and grab the fish. Let's see. Does that mean I might have some other arts that I need to... Hell yeah. Is it just me, or does the camera get really close to his back? It just feels like I can't see anything past him almost. I've tried messing around with the controls and I can't seem to be able to change that. Rare Zoogles. Is that thing gonna just like completely give me? Am I just gonna be yeah, like they're like yeah, let's not do that. Like how my allies are like trying to be like, dude, seriously. Like you cray cray. Dang. Yeah, well, alright, we'll avoid that for now. What is this cute little bird? It's adorable. I want one. Danan owls. Is it Danan or Danan? Do we know yet? I've got it in Japanese and I haven't really quite picked them up saying it yet. Also, does this game have a two-player mode like all the other Tales games tend to? You know? That's a shame. But, fair. With such a change to the combat system, it kind of makes sense. Reed, that's something I should do sometime is get you over here and we do like a Tales of Symphonia 2-player run. It'll be interesting. Orange gel, got it. All of them except for Tales of Symphonia? Oh, no, are you saying that? Okay, cool, cool. Alright, that's what, well, that's gotta happen then. Damn. Yeah, it could be just a cool. It's actually a pretty good co-stream idea. So while I might want to do that with you, I also could do that with one of my other friends who's streaming already. And it could give her channel a bump too, because she's wanting to get into this sort of stuff. And if anything, right, I've made it clear that near and dear causes to my heart are always going to be gaming, accessibility in gaming, and LGBT representation. A co-op tail stream would be freaking awesome, and we could actually co-stream that. That would be the cool part. Like, I already talked to them and was like, "Hey, we should co-stream something. That'd be really cool." Just two trans bitches chilling, playing some games, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Got a question. Are you playing this in Japanese too? Or do you know if the English voice acting is pretty good? Co-op up to 4 people? God, that's nuts. What am I getting a shoe thrown at me for? Look, you subscribe to the channel, maybe we can throw. Maybe I'll make a shoe throwing thing out of that. Sub and get a shoe toss. I don't know. I'll have Cody throw it. Yeah. Channel points. A bit. Alright, let's look at the English VAs. I might have to leave the game to do that, maybe? Don't you freaking toss a shoe at me. There it is. That is a really abrupt opening, just so you know. It's good, but it's very abrupt. If I'm just going in to change a single setting and it's like, let's go. God, the environment in this game, even for an anime game, it's just super depressing. And oh, I can jump.
Should this really be here?
Like, it's super bleak. I feel like terrible. It reminds me of the start of Symphonia, but like turned up to 11. You know, because the start of Symphonia is kind of bleak too, with the camp that you run into, but you're not one of the people in the camp, so there's that. Does feel like a bit more desperate.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the
Okay, you're right. These voice actors aren't shit. I'll stick with this on English mode, so I don't have to read hardcore.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Maybe I'll lose some people over that, but
we've all been waiting for this day for
that's
far
okay.
too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I already did. Damn it. Are they gonna give me like my normal outfit now?
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
How convenient. Listen, I already changed. What's wrong with my outfit?
Ta-da! I told you. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice.
Renin.
How about you ask Nick
Danon.
and see what he says? He's the
Okay.
one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he
He
might just know something. Is there a reason I can't? Oh yeah. Ew, this outfit sucks. Glad I got the other one. Oh yeah, total samurai stuff. Let's do it. I actually think that this armor's pretty dope too. Not gonna lie. There we go. Oh, dogtail. It's a little curly dogtail. No, I'm not doing that to her. I still like her regular infantry rifle. Looks better, I think. Holy crap, that looks so bulky. Never mind. Changed my mind. Outfits. Let's go. Let's go back to this New World Trailblazer is pretty cool. We can take that guy off, I guess. Alright, serious time. What's up? Hey, Justin. The name we called him. Yeah.
Oh, cool. There's a little indicator to let you know if you've already had a conversation with someone. I like that a lot. It satisfies the weird completionism in me. Can I just go out? Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? It's like my conscience talking to me, telling me, hey, you got other things to do, fella. Guy. Old pal. Ain't you got some more important stuff to do? It's going alright. We're playing a Rise, obviously. Which, it's so far, I understand exactly why it's gotten so popular. The overhaul to the combat system is freaking sweet. Hop to it. Whoop. Needless to say, the situation here in town is quite desperate.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check
So,
in with that guy over there.
there are really people who watch anime and think all the characters are English, like native English speakers, and not. I can't imagine like that level of delusion.
Hey. Yes! I guess.
Sandinas Ravine.
Got it.
Alright. You'll let us sleep here for free? Well, geez, mister, that's awfully generous.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the remnants.
Wait a minute. Why is there a green icon on this guy? Didn't I already talk to him? What are Zoogles? There we go. Monster Scout. Oh, Sandinas Ravine is the other way, that's right.
Just right back the way we came.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go. It's over.
Here I come.
Take this. Mega ray.
No escape. Rising Wyvern. Take this.
Again. Mega ray.
Here I come.
Here I
It's
go.
over.
I'm only getting started.
Take this. Mirage.
There. Help this.
Damn.
Healing arc. First
Here I
aid.
come. It's over.
A freezing storm.
Take this.
One more.
You're finished.
Mega ray.
Rising Wyvern. Here I come. You're finished. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk.
Doesn't seem like it. Seems like they're
Cut
still
them apart to
kind
your
of
heart's content.
You're mine.
kicking our shit in.
You're finished. This could be useful.
Get lost.
You're mine. It's over.
Cyan instant.
Take this.
None shall escape my judgment.
You're mine. It's over. Mirage. Try harder. Here I
Mega
come.
ray.
Here I come. Mirage.
I've taken too much damage.
Here I come.
First aid. There. Go.
Nicely
It's
done,
over.
Xian.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it. Rising
Go.
Wyvern.
It's over.
Here I come. Strike.
There we
Nicely
go.
done.
CP. I guess that'll increase later.
Come one, come all. Strike.
I'm only getting started.
No escape. Rising Wyvern. You're mine. It's over. Mirage.
Here, let me
Here
help.
I come.
First
You're
aid.
finished. Here I come.
Mega ray.
You're mine. You're finished. Mirage.
None shall escape my judgment.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern. No escape. Take this. You're finished. Mirage.
Freezing storm.
Here I come. You're finished. Take this. It's over. Take this. You're finished.
Freezing storm.
Here I come.
Ice tornado.
Mirage.
Cyan instant.
Take this. You're finished. Here I come. It's over.
Sighted.
Mirage.
I can feel
Yeah,
my
I'll
precision
admit that the
improving.
combat has a satisfying little rhythm to it. And it's Tails, you know, so it's hard to go wrong with the plot-wise. They're usually pretty solid. Like, I'm not even a huge JRPG fan anymore, but Tails tends to still be really good. Just like JRPGs in general aren't always things I go in for, but the quality of Tales games has never really been one to in doubt or anything, so. Uh-oh. They're just taking a nap, right?
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Well, you don't know they're dead. Are you a medical expert? Did you
Soldiers,
examine
that's
them?
how.
Are you mad?
See? Definitely not a doctor.
You just totally missed that one dude who was like very undead.
Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something.
What, is she a doctor as well?
It's no use. He's
At
already
least he
dead.
died somewhat comfortably. Jeez.
Damn them.
I want to know what power they have that they could just be like, oh, well, that one's dead. Oh, that's it. They can see their health box, so they're like, ah, it's all gone. Oh well. Clearly you can see their health box, because you can in combat, duh.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Antidote rock. Yeah, that sounds tasty.
Out of our way!
You're mine! It's over! You're mine! It's over! You're mine!
There!
You're
One
mine!
more! Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Cyan Instant!
Rising Wyvern!
None
Take it!
shall escape my judgment! Ray!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Here I come! You're mine!
Here I go!
It's over!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Just figured I'd kill that guy again. Maybe that material up here is back.
I hate camping out.
Hates camping out. He hates it.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, let's play a cutscene thing.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
In both of our own interests. Alright.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
How it started, how it's going. Run one of these. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Mirage!
A freezing
You're
storm!
mine!
Ice!
Nicely done, Shion.
You're slacking. Step it up. You're
Yeah.
mine.
You got it.
You're mine!
That's what I like to hear.
So Ardok, I haven't heard from you in a bit, but is the video still pretty stable? So you're not like having any issues?
An
Here,
opponent
let
like
me
this
help.
should be easy.
First aid! Cyan instant!
Orochi's Fury!
Go find someone else to pick on!
Here I
Here's a
come!
healing art!
You're finished.
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Rising
None
Wyvern!
shall escape my
Strike!
judgment!
Good. Twitch still seems to think there's a problem. I think there probably is some sort of setting on Streamlabs' end that it doesn't think is optimized, probably.
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Cyan instant!
Rising Wyvern!
Cyan
You're
instant!
mine! It's over!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Here I come!
That's some sappy stuff he says right there.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you.
Can't
Shion.
think of anyone better than you, Shion. Like, God, dude, hang on. Stop simping already. You just met her. Anyway. Iron Mask is ultimate simp. I know that's not his name, but
You're mine!
Here, let me help.
I haven't been told his name yet, so I'm just gonna stick with it for now.
I need you, remember?
Right.
Rising Wyvern!
Ice
Take it! You're finished!
A freezing storm!
Here I come!
Ice
You're
tornado!
finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It might not be. I'll play with the settings
Escape!
at some point, but for now we're gaming.
It's over.
I've got that gigabit speed. I'm connected to the modem. I should be fine, you know? Shouldn't be having issues. Olzebek. Alright. Like water and oil.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danins that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Intense. Oh, hello there. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press RB to trigger an immediate counter attack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Orochi's Gale Force Fury. So the one I already had. Oh, these are the DLC things. Wow. Well, that's just fine. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for letting me know, Reed, but that is pretty cool. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills from... Oh. Is kind of expensive. Alright, let's do this. Let's, oh wait, Shion had some too. Whoopsie! Yeah, alright, here we go. Definitely grab all these because of how, like, low they are, you know? Boom. Okay. Restores CP to the battle while the effects from cooking are active. Okay. Okay, that seems useful for once I got the cooking going, you know. So. Alright, fine, yeah, fine. Easy. Fight with moderation. I'll hold on to that for now. Let's see. Why is there an exclamation mark? I don't like that. Make it go away. Okay, let's look at the notices. Alright, I'm not gonna pay attention or look at the characters here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there we go. It's all gone. That's what I like to see. No pesky little exclamation marks. That's what I'm talking about.
Roof over our heads.
Hey, a roof is a roof, even if it's made out of dirt. Holy shite. I have money. Can we just, like, fill up on scrap meat? Okay, nothing to do in here. Will I now? Oh, I laugh in the face of money troubles.
Do you see anybody around here who could use our...
You're back, huh?
Good night,
Sounds like
Arda.
it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
What is this? We have an emotionally mature main character? I'm okay with that.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Zoogle. Okay, so that is the quest for that dude. Rough. We ain't taking that guy down anytime soon. That's so depressing. Healing just to be sent back out to probably die. Working to death. Wait, what's down here first? Ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. Situation's pretty bleak. That's what it sounds like. Oh, excuse me. I just breathed in wrong that time. Let's see what we got here. After working with my hands on my... Alright, here we go. What's out here this what's out this way?
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Sugals here too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute.
Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. More attacks afterward and also restore AG. Oh, nice.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Eat dirt!
Ice tornado!
Take this!
Psych. I'm only getting started.
Take this! Your mother!
A freezing
Orochi
storm!
Fury! Eat dirt!
Ice tornado! Go find someone else to pick!
I'm pretty sure he's well and gone now.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Let the marksman
Take this!
handle this.
It's over!
Cyan instant! I never miss!
Here I come!
Hit!
This one's all mine!
Fury! Burning strike!
No escape! Take this! It's over!
None
Here I
shall
come!
escape my
You're
destiny!
finished! Here I come!
Go! It's over!
Take this!
By the
Nicely done, Shion.
You're slacking.
Here I
Step
come!
it up!
Yeah,
Take
you got it.
Help this.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
No
content.
escape!
Watched a video recently which was like a actual like Japanese sword master reviewing samurai movies. Maybe it was one of my favorite of those kinds of videos, you know, where someone who's actually an expert in something reviews like the movie equivalent.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I think he was a little generous, but at the same time I feel like he, of all the people who reviewed stuff, he would have probably been more harsh if he
Can hardly
really
see anything from here.
didn't like what he
Why don't we
saw,
climb up
so
higher and see if we can get a better view.
he said The Last Samurai was actually pretty good.
Right, here goes! Damn it! Orochi Fury! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! It's over! Orochi Fury! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mirage!
Here I
You're mine! We did it!
by the power of...
Onward and upward.
Now that I got my computer back, Ara, when you're actually streaming, I can chill out and watch your stream too. I saw you streaming the last few nights, and I couldn't get to watching it because I all had my phone, and I was always using it for something.
Insects should stay on the ground.
You can't lay a finger on me.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Take this!
Sight.
I'm not done!
It's over.
You're mine! You're finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This environment reminds me of Ul'dah from Final Fantasy XIV, like a lot.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Here I come!
Okay, I'll be awake after 10 usually.
You feel the medicine work?
I'm currently working on an accommodation request, which should get me set onto chat only schedule for a while.
It's on! Strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help.
It's miserable process, but I've been suffering a lot of anxiety around phone calls. Like even phone calls that are pretty normal, like even the ones I make on my personal cell phone, cause me like an extreme amount of anxiety now. Thank you, Ashurian. You've managed to give me an actual emotional break from just taking simple phone calls. Oh well. It is what it is.
I won't forgive you.
Orochi's Fury!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Take this! Strike!
The power of water.
Try harder! My turn!
Gemini Aqua. A freezing storm.
Here I come.
Tornado.
Orochi's Fury! Take
Cyan
this!
Ow.
Here, let me help. I never miss.
You're mine!
Here's a healing art. First aid. Sighted.
Take this!
It's weakened.
You escape! This ends now!
I need to be stronger.
I think it's a general lack of control. Maybe a feeling of helplessness. I have been taking phone calls for like 8 years. Could be like a midlife crisis thing. All I know is my hands start to shake, and then my head hurts, and then I just want to throw up. And then it just gets worse.
No choice. Take this! I'll take you all on! You're mine! It's over!
That crossing is driving me mad.
Rising Wyvern! You got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman
This
handle
one's all mine! All yours! You're finished!
it. None shall escape my judgment.
Take this! It's over!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
It's over! Rising Wyvern! Soda!
Burning strike. Seems about right to me.
I just want to do something different with my life, you know? I don't want to be stuck taking calls all the time. And it does honestly feel like while I should be in a position to promote easily, like the one time I tried to do that, I ended up more miserable than I... Well, it's a stretch to say I'm miserable. I like the job. But I didn't want to be working from home. I still kind of don't. It's not like it was before, because before you didn't really feel as isolated. Now all it is isolation. And I like people, you know me. I like socializing. And leaving the office was good for COVID and allayed a lot of fears, but now it's caused new issues. It definitely doesn't feel like we are as supported as we used to be. And sometimes it just feels like same shit, different day, when it used to kind of feel like the job would constantly evolve.
No choice. You're mine. Come one, come all. Take this.
None shall escape my judgment.
Orochi's fury.
Let the marksman handle
No escape. Eat dirt. You're finished. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Next.
A freezing storm!
I'm not done. Orochi's fury. Here I come. Take this.
Barely a blip on our radar.
I think it's just the general lack of... Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's part of it too. Like, I know how they treated you, and I don't personally feel like I would be treated much better if I did promote, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know for sure. I can't shake the feeling, though, that I would be a diversity hire. So... It's just a rough feeling, and it's part of that imposter syndrome that we all struggle with, you know, but... Well, that some of us struggle with. I don't want to say everyone does. It would be quite something for streaming to take off for me, even in a small way. It would relieve a lot of pressure having a second source of income. So that's why I'm willing to do it so much and work so hard at it.
It's over! By the power of water!
Orochi's fury. Rising wyvern.
Freezing storm!
You're mine. No escape. Here I come.
None shall escape my judgment!
You're mine.
You're
It's over.
mine!
Orochi's fury.
Here I go!
Take this.
It's over!
This one's all mine.
By the power of water, I never miss! Any injuries?
It's not really a contest though, you know, like I'm not trying to be like, you know, different people need different kinds of support, I guess. Being out of the office, it just steadily feels like all the personal connections I was able to make with people have either faded or decayed, you know, and I can't make those the same way.
None shall escape my judgment!
Here I come. You're finished. Orochi's fury.
None shall escape my judgment! Ray!
Orochi's fury.
Here's a healing arc!
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
You're mine.
Go! You're mine!
No escape.
No, I understand that. I have been doing the same thing. Like, when I'm not streaming, I'm constantly figuring things out and trying to set things up and coming up with, like, ideas of what I want to go, what direction I want to go in, you know, how I want to present myself. Right now, it's kind of relaxed, but I've considered, like, long term, like, where do I want this to go? Fortunately, I do have some ideas.
I won't forgive you!
Take this.
I'm only getting started!
You're mine. It's over.
You've got me in this fight.
Soda.
A freezing
Take
storm!
this. Orochi's fury. Here I come. You're finished. We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Rising wyvern.
None shall escape my judgment. I'm ready.
You're mine!
I never miss.
Here I come!
Hear me, flame
You're
of
finished.
fury! Burning strike!
I don't want. It's not like I think that streaming wouldn't be work,
Keep our eyes
and
on
I'm
the
not
prize.
afraid of working. Okay, it's just the kind of work I'm doing. Yes. Yes, I am absolutely doing that.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually,
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for...
that's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of it.
How is that? No
So
Man's
might
Sky,
as
I've
well
heard,
try.
is so good compared to what it was when it first came out. And I think I should give it a fair shake again.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat.
I should do those then.
You really
I know
do
Twitch
look
drops
good
can
with
really
it
draw
now.
in some people.
I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's...
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my taste.
Oh my
in the
god, I
future,
just
so
remembered what I
let's
was
just
planning
put
to do.
that slip of the tongue
I need
behind us
to
already.
download the New World beta again. That's what I meant to do. Open beta September 9th through 12th. Well, yeah, but I mean, that's what you do with gaming. You lose time with your life. I mean, that's just part of it. Wait, scroll down a bit and you'll see the Join New World Open Beta playtest. I do not see that. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe they got all the people they wanted. I guess.
Well, off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
By having magic light eye powers, of course.
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it. And that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how...
Right, here goes!
Freezing storm!
It's over!
Tornado!
Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
You're mine! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! It's on! Strike! Orochi Fury! You picked the wrong fight!
Looks like it could be worth something.
An opponent like this should be easy.
That's okay. You can get your MMO fixed through me. I'll play him for you.
Orochi Fury! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
Now, when it comes to MMOs, though, I do tend to be really choosy because of how much of a time investment they can be.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over! Come and face me! No escape! Orochi Fury!
I'm only getting started.
Take this! You're finished!
RP server? You have an RP server?
Let a partner handle it.
I did not expect that.
It's over!
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Alright. I'm gonna do the stupid commercial run and go to the bathroom. Be right back. Yeah, maybe we did, but I don't remember. Okay, listen, months ago. That means months have passed. I might need a refresher.
Just to pull through.
Whoa. Armadillo. Ain't like any armadillo I ever seen.
None shall escape my judgment. Here's a healing art.
Take this! I owe you one. Orochi's Fury!
Gemini off.
Great! We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes. No choice. Struck!
Cyan instant!
You're mine! It's over! I'm not done!
Here's a healing art!
Orochi's Fury!
First aid! Take
It's over!
I'm only getting started!
You're mine!
Power of water!
You're finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished! Try harder! Damn it!
And ready.
You're finished! Orochi's Fury!
Freezing storm!
You're mine!
Awesome.
It's over!
Oh, so it's a GTA 5 server. That's right.
Here, let me help.
Take this! I owe you one. You're mine!
Cyan instant!
Here I come!
How big is it? Is it just cozy?
Here I come!
Cozy's good. Trust me. I get exhausted with the crazier servers. At the same time, though, Cody's been like, "Hey, you should try to get into NoPixel." I'm like, "Oh God, that just sounds like a whole endeavor."
Looks like we won.
Do you have to be whitelisted?
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Yeah, again, I would. I don't know. I'd need a lot more role playing streaming under my belt before they'd probably even consider me, to be honest.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
Dude, chill out. Yeah. It's like a wedding dress mixed with battle armor.
What is it?
No, nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Nice.
Okay, let's head back. To Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
No choice. You're mine. Come one, come all. Ferocious fury. You're mine. Huh? You're mine. You're finished. You got fires.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Rising Wyvern. All yours.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern.
By the
You're
power of
mine.
water.
Huh? Onward and upward. Phew, what a rush.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come. It's over. Try harder. Now.
Here's a healing arm.
You're finished. Rising Wyvern. Take this. You're finished. Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Done. Yeah. You got it. Ferocious fury. No escape. Rising Wyvern.
Looks like it could be worth something.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nay thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Gotta break through! Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! It's over!
Cyan instant!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! Here I come! You're mine! You're finished!
Here I go! Seems about right to me.
Did I just get turned around?
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry. An opponent like this should be easy.
Freezing
It's
storm!
over!
Ice tornado! Enemy flame of fury! Burning strike!
It's
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
okay, here I go. Here I come!
Mega ray!
You're finished! Try harder! Not a chance!
Power of water!
Crush! Take this! No escape!
Cyan instant!
Orochi! You're mine!
Right! One more! You're mine!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Get lost!
Orochi Fury!
None
Take
shall
this!
escape my
I'm not done!
judgment!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Ray!
Take this!
One
It's
more!
over! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman
You're
handle it!
mine! All yours! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
One more!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We managed to pull through. Right, here goes!
None shall
Take it!
escape my judgment!
Orochi Fury! Take you. Take this. You're finished.
By the power of
Orochi Fury.
Jedi Aqua!
You're finished.
Here I
Orochi
go.
Fury.
I'm only getting started.
Here I come.
None shall escape my judgment.
I'm not done. Orochi Fury. We did it.
These little ones.
Less talking, more pummeling.
I need to be stronger. Get lost!
Damn it! Orochi Fury! I'm not done!
You're mine.
I'm not done!
Power of water! This one's mine! Who wants to die next?
No escape!
Looks like it could be worth something. Out of our way!
Strike! Orochi Fury! Come and face me! Take this! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
Here's a healing art!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
None
No
shall
time to hold
escape
back.
my judgment.
Here I come! You're finished!
Ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after Yeah!
How's this?
Huh? Okay!
Thanks.
Side quests seem
Sorry
worth
for
it
the
then.
side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Crap!
Hmm? What? No way! Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moskul.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done! Orochi Fury! Here an upward.
Gotta break through. Now you'll learn. You're mine. I won't show you any mercy. Go to hell. Orochi Fury. Next. Try harder. No, you can't. Strike. Orochi Fury. Die. Damn it, baby. Here I come. It's over. Try harder. Die. You're mine. It's over. Orochi Fury. Here I come. You're finished. Rising Wyvern. You're mine. Die. Take this. You're finished. Rising Wyvern. You're out. Take this. No escape.
Seems about right to me. There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
Get lost!
You're mine.
Ice tornado!
You're mine. It's over.
By the power of water!
You're mine.
Gemini Aqua!
You're mine.
By the power of water!
Here I come.
Any injuries? Out of our way!
It's over.
It's over! Gemini Aqua!
You're mine. Great. Next.
By the power of... Here, let me help!
It's over.
Barely a blip on our radar. Out of our way!
You got spirit. Take this.
move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Alright, I take back what I said. The main character is not chill. Thought he was kind of chill, but he's super not chill.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Orochi's Fury! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here I go.
Here I come! It's over!
Gemini Ultra!
Go! We've got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Orochi's Fury! All yours!
I never miss.
I'm not done!
Nicely done. You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
I've decided I want to adjust a few UI elements. First of all, that can be way more tucked into the corner. Secondly, I don't want to see chat in a game like this, not when everything is kind of graphically intensive. There we go. That's better.
Get lost!
Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Orochi's Fury!
None shall escape my
You're
judgment!
mine! It's over! Orochi's Fury! You're mine!
Flame of fury!
Orochi's Fury! Here I come! It's over! You're mine!
You're just slapping my Discord for.
Onward and upward.
There's nothing there. You haven't messaged me anything or nothing. Dude, are you memeing on me? Slaps roof of car? This bad boy can hold so much of a community inside of it? I don't know. What are you trying to get? What are you getting at? I'm missing. I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Mirage! Orochi's Fury! Here I come! You're finished!
None shall escape my judgment!
I'm not done! Orochi's Fury! Here I come! You're finished! Eat dirt!
Onward and upward.
What did you think it was me messaging you? I don't see why I wouldn't just talk since you're here.
What's this thing?
barely a blip on our radar.
Oh, nope, not me. I do have streamer mode activated. It didn't me this time. I found the owl.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Now you'll learn!
Mess with my friends, will you?
You just crossed the wrong line! No escape! Frozen Fury! Take this! It's over! Take this! I'm not done! Orochi Fury!
By the power of water!
Try harder! No, you can't!
Where are you going?
Hey! Hey! Damn it! Too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Duck! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it! It's try harder! No, you can't! It's over! Take this! It's over! I owe you. You're mine! You're finished!
Hear me, flame of
Here I come! This one's all mine! Here I come!
None shall escape my judgment.
It's over! Try harder! No, you can't! I'm not done! Here I come!
Are you alright? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting...
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another... You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our...
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword.
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
All right.
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
No choice. No escape. Here I come. It's over. Take this.
None shall escape
It's
my
over.
judgment.
Strike.
Ray!
Orochi's Fury. Take this. No escape.
If it's in the sky, it's...
Take this.
Here's a healing
It's
art.
over. Orochi's Fury. You're mine. You're finished.
Barely a blip on our radar. Let's dispose of the trash.
You got spirit!
You're mine.
You're mine!
Here's a
You're
healing
mine. You're finished.
First aid! And again! Mega Ray!
Orochi's Fury.
Here's a
We
healing
did
art!
it.
First aid!
Try harder. Take this.
Instant!
Orochi's Fury.
By the power of one!
You're mine. Take this.
None
It's
shall
over.
escape my judgment!
Take this. You're finished.
Ray!
Try harder. My turn. Go to hell. Strike.
Take it!
You're my try harder. No escape. Go to hell.
Who wants to die next?
Here I come. Go to hell. You're finished. Try harder. No, you can't. You're finished.
Got you!
Here I come.
Mega Ray!
It's over.
Gemini Aqua!
Take this. You're finished. Orochi's Fury. I can feel my power growing. Gotta break
Here's a
through.
healing art!
You're mine.
First aid!
Orochi's Fury.
Go! I'm only getting started!
Here I come.
Go! It's over!
We did it.
You're mine!
We got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
Flame of
Here I come.
Strike! pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
I won't forgive you! A freezing storm!
Take this!
Ice
It's
tornado!
over! Oroshi's fury!
A freezing
You're mine!
storm!
Ha!
Ice tornado!
Take this! You're finished!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Tails indeed. And I've always enjoyed a good Tails game. You know, started with Symphonia, and well, that shit slaps.
Gotta break through! Here I come! You're finished!
I gotta admit though, this one does feel pretty good.
Take this! You're finished! Oroshi's fury!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I need to set up subscriber rewards and stuff like that, man. I just got my computer back after days in the shop, and you don't realize how much you miss your desktop until it's gone for even a day or two.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
Tails indeed.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
It's cool, I have an ulcer on my tongue now.
You say so. Alright, come on in.
Thanks.
It just literally just formed there like minutes ago.
Yes. What's wrong?
Post-it notes. True.
Got it.
Sure. Consult with the blacksmith. Write shit down. Put it on the monitor. I suppose I should. Hey, thanks for the follow, Macu. You know, them tiny streams like me, we really appreciate that.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah! Dude, that was enthusiastic. That was really enthusiastic. He's like, I just love weapons. Alright, let's do this. Alright, help me understand here. Why is the crude sword that looks like it would be absolute ass to swing, why is it better?
Astral Crystal Grain. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know what an Astral Crystal Grain is. Where do I get that shit?
Hmm?
Thanks. Good, good.
Sorry if I read too fast. I read really, really fast, so didn't click through the dialogue.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah, these ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
Not cute. Alright. Let's see.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef.
You am Japanese. Well, I was gonna play the game with the Japanese voiceovers, but I actually had people say that the English voiceovers were also pretty good, and I figured I'd not like to struggle. My Japanese is, I'm sure there are elementary school children that are better than anything I could ever speak at the moment.
To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
Let's see, Symphonia was the one I got stuck with. Vesperia,
We divide ourselves up.
Tales of the New World, is that one? Is that one of the ones, or am I getting the name wrong? There was one that involved like the little dog creature Tenebrae that I've really played hard.
Which is why I'll be tagging along too.
Which is why I'll be taking along too.
So,
Well, if you're Japanese, that means it's...
Iron Mask.
What time is it for you right now? It's
To make your way to
middle of the day or something? Because this is
once there,
stupid early
you
for me
drive
right
that
now.
flaming sword right through him.
you aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out? Now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
I'm actually thinking about co-streaming Tales of Symphonia with a friend,
Back to square one.
doing like a co-stream and remote play.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
I want to know more about that
To free
mask
the
he's wearing on
Danes
his
from the
head.
yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom.
I feel like, I swear to God, I feel like he's making a Team Rocket
I believe we have our ace
Like-
in the hole, people.
speech.
Hold on to that belief.
I half expected him to end that with a Jesse and James statement.
And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you
Uh,
go through it and ride the elevator.
Maybe I'll get back to studying my Japanese again. That was really discouraging after my friend Sophie stopped talking to me.
Get in
I was
any
like,
trouble, look to them for support.
it was really hard to get back into learning Japanese after that.
Good.
But
May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody
But maybe.
3
It was a lot of fun learning.
To your battle
Eh.
stations, everyone.
I mostly was learning it so I could watch Kamen Rider, not gonna lie. To really like Kamen Rider.
still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
Sorry, I know, terrible, but I fucking love it. I just do. I had too much fun watching it when I did.
If we lose,
You gotta understand, like, the crap we had over here, Power Rangers just can't compare.
But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not
Super
lose?
Sentai was just a seriously better Power Rangers, and then Kamen Rider was like,
I'll put everything
it's just totally my jam. I don't care how silly it is. Lol. It's sadly, like, I probably have terrible taste in media, but like I just really liked Kamen Rider build. Ugh, so bad. I don't apologize for what I like though. You like what you like. Cured Garrison Elevator. Man, I want to keep streaming, especially now that there's someone new here. I always like meeting new people, having conversations with them and stuff. That's always like a thing I love. But part of me wants like to take a 2-hour nap before work too.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
So torn.
let's dispose of the trash.
It's over.
Magna Ray!
Take this.
By the power of water!
Take this. Orochi's Fury.
Cyan Instant!
Here I come.
Hear me, Flame of Fury!
Orochi's Fury. Here I come.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You know what the worst part about learning any Japanese as a native English speaker is? Is that there's a lot of ways to say certain things, and like when people start learning Japanese, they get the real. What? You're up this late and you have work in the morning. In the morning, I have work in 2 hours. I don't sleep during the night. I sleep during the day. I sleep from 2:30 to 10. You know this. I've been over this before. Also, it's like learning a few words. Like some people think that you like get just a ton of context, but really it just makes things more confusing sometimes. Also, if I can be honest, the part that stuck me up, I was learning how to like say the time of day in Japanese, and I got really overwhelmed by that shit real fast. Whew. I was not doing so hot there.
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renins from the front.
Then let's
That
go
and
around sneak in
it's
outside.
really hard to keep in mind like formal and informal statements and phrasing and things like that, because that's not really how I guess it's just done so differently in English that I just struggle with it.
That's Zephyr from the Crimson Crows. Still up.
Like, I just assume everything I say would sound way too formal.
Worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Shut up, Aura. I am an adult. I'm doing it. I'm managing the best way I can. That is not how owls. That's not how owls sound.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, more of them around than I thought.
It was fun. It was literally a side project. I was just I was using Duolingo, and I was just kind of studying Japanese on the side, not for any particular reason other than it's a really hard language to learn.
Then again, I hear the same thing about English though. So, what can I say? What can I say except you're welcome?
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsa.
I also saw Kamen Rider, I think Amazon's was freaking crazy. That one was something though. But one of my friends got to. I don't know if I told you about that, Ara. I think I did. Remember? I think you remember Sophie to a degree, who got mad at me for talking about trans stuff too much. I was like, wait, but we are trans. Like, so I'm probably gonna bring it up. You know what I mean? Like, once or twice maybe. I don't know. Seems like an on-topic sort of thing. And okay. Okay, so then what the hell is this way? Oh, never mind.
Is this
Flap.
someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall, or this will be a pretty short story. It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
Dang, she cold. Okay, so now I have two swords.
sword can truly do.
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Strike! Try this!
Silent Instant!
Rude.
By the power of water! Gemini
Try
Aqua!
harder! Infernal turret!
By the power of water! Gemini Aqua!
Try this! Infernal turret!
Fury! Burning! Strike!
Go to hell! Strike! Infernal turret! Take this!
Gemini
You're
Aqua!
mine! Take this!
Mega Ray! Gemini Aqua!
You're mine!
Silent Instant!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Okay, that's pretty hot.
Amazing!
Hey!
Got it.
I need to be stronger.
Just
Wow.
yeeted it. Straight up yeeted that fire. And it always looks. Fair.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time. Get lost!
Swallow blade! Now you'll learn! Infernal torrent!
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Jesus, that move freaking slaps.
No escape!
Here I go! You're mine! Gemini Aqua!
You're mine!
Take this!
Infernal torrent!
Started!
You're mine! You're finished! Orochi Fury!
Mega Ray!
Strike! Orochi Fury! Take this! You're finished! Try harder! No!
You're mine!
You're mine!
By the power of water!
Infernal torrent!
There!
You're mine! Orochi Fury!
By the power of
Orochi
water!
Fury!
You're mine! Do it!
You're finished! Not today!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice! It's over! Take this! You're finished!
A freezing storm!
Take this!
This is it! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him...
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
Be a hard head to bite
You
off,
just can't
considering
take a
that
hint,
iron
can
mask
you?
on top of it.
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
Ooh, he cut deep with that line.
I know you didn't mean anything bad. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
I just realized how much that dude's name has the word ball in it. It's like a heavy one, too.
Looks like there's still
Balsef.
some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be. The diversion must be working.
Let's do this. I think I could, use a little bitty nap before work starts.
What?
I want to do a little bit of my paperwork
If there's
thing,
something I
too.
want to say,
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just
Just what?
nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I...
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
What the hell?
Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a sword from a Renin Master Core that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
Okay. Call it there for now. A little rest in before my shift starts. And I don't know, just seems like a good time for it anyway. Thanks for hanging